Hello, my friends. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Doing good myself. Look, the allergies got my throat a little scratchy, but it's okay. It's okay. But that's where we're at right now. In southeastern Louisiana, one thing that we're lacking is rain. Believe it or not. And it's beautiful. I am enjoying this weather. I truly love this weather. Shout out to everyone who does. Because enjoy it while it lasts. It's the calm before the storm. So they say. But in real talk, we are in the eye of the storm based on what we're hearing from the government, the administration, mainstream media news. And look, I'm not taking anything away from what's going on right now because it's going down in the hospitals. Yeah, people who don't have any underlying symptoms, who are young, that are being put on ventilators. So that makes you question, okay, well, did y'all have this thing right? Did y'all have it wrong? Or did this person, have underlying symptoms that they didn't know that they had? Or is it something genetic? Is there a piece of a DNA that it triggers? That's crazy to me. Like, where is the intelligence of this machine? It definitely doesn't discriminate. And if it does, we have not figured out the discrimination yet, and it has nothing to do with race. And that's 100. And where we're at as human beings, like, for me, not saying that, I'm not taking the proper precautions and washing my hands and doing all those little things. Yeah. But, really thinking about the safety measures. Like, I'm going to follow these precautions, but in my subconscious, I feel like I'm good. Knock on wood. I'm just saying. And he had, the president had quoted last week, which this is like we're in the right in the center of the 2-week period, right? These 2 weeks are going to be horrific based on the data. Is it? And if these 2 weeks pan out to be, on, like next week, right? If Sunday comes around, which is Easter, and we start to really see a God bless solution, and things are starting to really pan themselves out, and towards the end of next week, we see a true decline in stimulation in everything. Who knows? If we don't, what's going to happen next? I heard this today. A military base in Colorado, which is, there's an underground base in Colorado, which I don't know if you did any homework on any of that. There is underground bases in Colorado. There's a lot of conspiracy theory about those bases, but I heard that there's a 90-day rotation, and but before they enter this underground, they do these 30 days of quarantine. And then once they do 30 days underground, then they get to go back to normal, right? So then you've got soldiers going on. Then all right, we select this few to post up, down, and underground. So, but before you can go there, you got to do 30 days of quarantine to make sure if you do have it, if you're asymptomatic, that you're able to get this out of your system. 30 days should be more than enough time. So if the military actually knows this and is giving people 30 days, then 30 days seems legit. Because they're not going to risk the underground facility. So 30 days may be more than enough time. But then what scares me is like, they're doing this because if shit hits the fan, they got some soldiers that's underground, who knows what rotation it is, that's going to be able to preserve us, right? To be able to protect the country. That's when things kind of get a little spooky. Is it just a safety precaution? Probably so. Very interesting time to be alive. And then I don't know if you've seen this on the news in Los Angeles. How they have the Navy ships, the military Navy ships that they're turning into floatable hospitals on water, right? That are treating not COVID patients, but everyone else, who has an issue. A locomotive engineer, right? A train engineer actually tried to take his engine and drive it into the ship because he thought that, he thought that this is a bigger scheme, like there's this huge conspiracy. And look, I get the conspiracy theory, but dog, that's just a little bit out of line. I'll see y'all soon, and that's what's up. Stay healthy. Peace.